here in the borough, I'm told it would be proper and fitting for me to read to you the proclamation establishing this event that was approved by the governing body just this past Monday night. Before I do, though, I wish to share with you the story of the genesis of this morning's celebration, as well as some of my own reflections pertaining to Flag Day. Just over a year ago, several Chatham Borough residents who also happen to be U.S. military veterans asked me, why don't we officially celebrate Flag Day here in town? One of these residents actually is sitting right here. I'd like to recognize him, retired Air Force Captain Herb Ramo, right there. I answered that I honestly did not know, but I'd look into the matter. So I began researching the holiday, and I was fascinated by what I discovered. I learned, first of all, that a growing number of municipalities around the country are now celebrating Flag Day, a congressionally recognized but non-federal holiday. In addition, 2 states currently recognize Flag Day as a state holiday, namely Pennsylvania and Connecticut. However, it was the underlying reason for this expanding number of celebrations that I found to be particularly intriguing. You see, Flag Day is about more than just commemorating this tricolor banner that has come to symbolize our great nation, although it is certainly that too. It turns out that Flag Day is deceptively wide in scope and has come to mean a great many things for a great many people. Indeed, we will shortly hear from several individuals what our flag, and by extension, Flag Day, means to each of them. Among the themes I encountered in my research is that Flag Day is, first of all, about celebrating the traditions, history, pride, and respect that are due our nation's symbol, the American flag. But Flag Day is equally concerned with what the flag represents, the history, values, and principles that have come to define this wonderful nation of ours. For me, Flag Day, in which we are invited to reflect, Flag Day is a day in which we are invited to reflect on the great American experiment in freedom, democracy, constitutional government, and the kind of open, diverse, and tolerant society we as a nation aspire to be. One defined by the distinctively American framework of rights guaranteed us by the Constitution via the Bill of Rights, and further articulated and expanded through 2 centuries of landmark Supreme Court decisions and inspired congressional legislation such as the admirably long line of civil rights acts, most prominently in my view, the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Equally important, though, Flag Day is a day in which we honor all those who have so bravely served, fought, and in innumerable cases died for the freedom and rights that we today cherish as Americans. In short, the true genius of Flag Day, I think, is that its significance is befittingly expansive and reflective of that which each and every one of us holds dear about this great nation of ours. As the distinguished American abolitionist and social reformer Henry Ward Beecher once said, quote, "A thoughtful mind, when it sees a nation's flag, sees not the flag only, but the nation itself. And whatever may be its symbols, its insignia, he reads chiefly in the flag, the government, the principles, the truths, and the history which belongs to the nation that sets it forth." And now to the resolution establishing